Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Simulate Virtual Airlines. Welcome to X-Plane 12. I haven't flown X-Plane 12 in a couple of weeks now. We did a few flights on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I felt like we should switch them out and have a bit of a fly on one on this again. So we are here today with the Toliss A319, probably my favourite aircraft in the sim. We're with the baby bus. We are going to be doing my least favourite approach. I'd rather do Gibraltar than Innsbruck, especially on Vatsim, and currently there are Vatsim controllers live. But anyways, we'll see how we go. So yeah, we're currently sitting here today at LEBL, which is El Prat, Barcelona. Nice little airport. And we're going to be taking a journey up to Innsbruck. That is the plan. It's got a nice interesting approach there. We should be coming in at runway 08, so it's not the circle approach, I don't think. I can't remember which way around they are, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure that's the straight in one. But we'll see as we get there, of course. Good evening to everyone that is here. Hey Jonas, good evening. Mini Blocks, good evening. Serbian TV, good evening. Count, hello. Lucifer, good evening. Jamesy, good evening. Uptown Chicken, you're in school? Oh well, suppose this will be better than school. Delboy, good evening. Hello to everyone that is here. We are flying tonight on the virtual airlines, and we got Jamesy and Count flying with us as always on a Tuesday. We're all sitting here ready to kind of start moving. Okay, so yeah, look, you know what, for a default airport, I must admit they're not bad. Like I said, we're on a live network, so any of these planes that you see with the yellow on them, these are real pilots. For anyone that doesn't understand Vatsim, you can see that they're moving around down there and stuff, and we're probably going to be doing the same. We'll probably be I think it's 06. I think this is 06 here in front of us. I'll have to have a look at the charts in a minute. Okay, so it's been a little while since I've been in the Toliss. Hopefully things aren't too ridiculous to remember. Okay, so we're going to throw the 2 batteries to the on. We're going to throw on our external powers, which is good. We're going to align the ADIRs 1, 2, and 3. Crew control can go on. Emergency light into arm. We'll put auto seatbelt signs and smoking signs. That's absolutely fine at this moment. Beacon can go on, and that would be fine for the moment. Everything else is kind of okay. We'll throw the fuel pumps to the on position. Radio is already on up here. We can, if you really feel the need to do an APU test. All is good. Okay. Screens are coming alive. Let's just turn these screens up a little bit. It's a bit dark in here. There we go. All is good. Now, for some reason, my Navigraph charts haven't synced across to this. I don't know why. I just updated it, so yeah, bit odd. But anyways, we'll do with what we got. Hey, you're gonna be an uncle tomorrow? Oh, congratulations. Okay, so. Yeah, we're in El Prat, so who is online? I'm going to have to get some ATIS here. Okay, so what's the ATIS? Can't see any of that, it's just all scrolling way too fast. Okay, so information Charlie. Runway in use is 06 right for departure. Oh, TDM in use, please file a valid EOBT and call ready for startup on TOBT. Check your current TOBT and data link available, that's fine. 10 kilometers, few crowds, scattered. Yeah, it's a bit rainy out there. QNH is 1010. Alright, we'll throw this master caution out. Let's just change the QNH to 1010. I think it does both sides. Yep. All well and good. Okay, so we're going to go into the Toliss home screen for a second, and we're going to load the aircraft. Fuel today, we are looking at 6590, so we might as well just put 66 in, really, aren't we? So 66. The payload. So zero fuel weight today, we should be looking at about 53.7. It's about 100 and something passengers. 153.7. There you go, that's about right. Apply the load settings. Quick defuel, that is fine. Ground services, currently external power chocks, that's all fine, that's all fine. I don't think there's anything else I need to really worry about in here. We can get everything else now from the tablet, I believe. Okay, so reset to current, so that's good. We can put our performance in, so we're currently at LEBL LEBL. Barcelona. Saying that we're going from 06 right. I need to go check what that is. Winds, all that's kind of good. It's wet. Anti-ice will be off. That's what we will be doing. A standard flex, auto config, air conditioning to the off. Okay, we can compute that. So there we go. We're going to get some things up here. Just need to get my Navigraph charts up on the other page, and so I can see what I'm doing. 06 right. Oh bloody hell, we're going to have a fun taxi here today, aren't we? Okay. I think we'll be okay. Abelardo, good evening. How are you? Probably said your name wrong. I do apologise. Right, so we're still waiting for that to come alive. So we're going to go down below here then. Let's sort out our flight plan. We're going to go to the init page. We are currently in Lima Echo Bravo Lima. And we are heading to LOWI. You see, we've already got a flight plan in here, so there we go. We'll insert you. We'll align the IRS. Cost next day should be about 21. We are going to be flying up to flight level 30. And flight number today, of course, is SIT7742 on the network. That's all well and good. Zero fuel weight is... Where's my tablet? 28.5. So 28.5 slash, and our zero gravity is 28.9. So 28.9. Why was the first one out of range? Somebody subscribed. Emil, good evening. Will Green, good evening. Okay, why are we being stupid here? What's my zero fuel weight? 5. Oh, because I'm typing in the wrong bloody thing. That's my center of gravity. 533. What an idiot. Okay. 5.3 by 28.5. There we go. That's better. We're going to be 6.6 on the fuel. There we go, so that's all done. That's the init page kind of done. Okay, let's go up above then. We're going to throw on the master switch for the APU, and then we're going to click start. There we go, you can see the APU coming alive now in a second. I just need to find out who the hell's in control here. We do have LEBL approaches on at 1. I'm just changing the radio on the radio panel. 131.125. Okay, so that should be the people online on the network. Hey, the average gamer, good evening. X-Plane12 worth it? I think so. I like it. At least for this game looks complicated. I think I'd balls it up with the settings. No, you'll be alright. Once you've done it a few times, it's like muscle memory, to be honest with you. You know, even flying in real life is actually quite easy, I think. Okay, so takeoff performance. We're going to be an up 1.5, reflecting to 68. Okay, that's good to know. APU is on. We can throw the APU master bleed to the on position. Means we can come off the external powers. And I can't take anything off that screen. I have to do it via the other screen here. So ground surfaces, we'll take away the external power and the chocks for now. Okay, then I need to go into this. Hang on, hang on. Someone's just gone offline, hang on. Who's ATC now? Okay, hang on, I need to have a look here, because the guy's just gone offline, so I think there's somebody else there now, but he's in a slightly different area. Hang on. France is definitely online. Literally, Spain has just gone offline just as we did that. So I'm going to take off from 06 left. Oh no, maybe we should do, no, we should do 06 right. The sad thing is the Concorde's beautiful, but I was born too late. That's it. I have some family members that went on the Concorde, but yeah. Okay, so we can fill in our own flight plan then. They've just literally gone offline. So we're going to be departing from Barcelona. We're going to take what day... yeah, we'll take the 6 right. I don't think it really matters. We'll take the Dali 4 Bravo. But that's now going to be different as well, isn't it? Okay, hang on. I need to change my sim brief. Okay, 06 right. Yes. So we're going to be taking the Dali 4 Romeo instead now. So we're taking this one. No transition, so we're going to insert that in. Make sure there's no discons. No, we're all good. And we could put this into plan mode just to double check. Alright, all good for now, I think. Once we get in the air, we'll sort out where we're landing. Okay, we'll put you back to arc. That's good. Good, good, good. Is it control and G? No. I've forgotten what it is. Oh, shift and G. Okay, let's toggle that. APU is on anyways. And let's get better pushback to pre-plan our pushback. Alright. It's going to be a friggin' awkward one, this one. I think if we get it to push us up here, we can cross there.
Ground to cockpit. Canon knowledge. Coming through the menu when you are ready.
Yes, sir. Okay, so last little check of these things. They're all good. Good, 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 good. APU power's on. That's all fine. Okay, so yeah, we've got one more page to fill in then. So we got our performance page to fill out. Our V1 today is 108, 129, 131. Okay, so 108, 1... I forgot. 129, 131. We are going to be a flaps 1 departure. We are going to be a flaps up 1.5 though, apparently. So we're going to be a flaps, pressing on buttons, flaps 1 / up 1.5, and we're flexing to 68, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, 68. And flexing to 68. Okay, that is our flight plan complete. Happy with that. No ATC now, so look, we might as well just go straight up to our 30,000, which is our cruise altitude. And let's get our pushback and start these engines, I suppose. And yeah.
Ground to cockpit. Tau is driving up.
Put the engines into ignition mode. Is this multiplayer? Yep, I'm on the Vatsim network, so we are on a live network right now. Anybody that has a yellow name, you see one just taken off there? Now, we all should be on 122.8, so we'll probably hear some people if I move on to 122.8. Hang on. 22. There we go. We've only got Unicom in the area now. So look, there's a plane over there. There's a plane over there. But obviously it's a real life network, so when people go on and offline, not much you can do about it. Well, there's one down here as well.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Slowly does it.
Now connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Park brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, we'll start with engine 2 first, which is on this side. And 05 right, 06 right is so far away. Alright. Put engine 1 on. Can't seem to hear the engines from in the cockpit. Maybe I've turned them down the last time. My sounds are down massively. It always depends on what plane you're flying, they're always a little bit different. Okay, engine 1 is up and running and available. Same for engine 2. APU bleed can go on, off. I mean, we can turn off the APU now. We're going to throw on the wing lights, navigation lights. We're going to put our note. Oh no!
Blinding me with your taxi light.
Yeah, we gotta
Turn
wait.
it off.
We gotta wait till they go. They don't like it very much.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, we are going to be. We might as well set our flaps while we're waiting. No, Braver, what happened last time? Microsoft Flight Simulator, because of the other add-on, they got confused with each other. This one only has one. Explain is a lot more straightforward most of the time.
Tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's go. Okay, now they're gone, I don't have to blind them with the lights. So we're going to throw our taxi lights on, runway turn lights to the on position as well. Everything else is just good, just want to make sure. We're going to set the auto brake to max. We'll throw the brake fans on as well. We can also arm the ground spoilers so they're ready to go. Then the last thing to do is just tell people Barcelona traffic simply 7742, taxiing to the active runway, which is 06 right. They just got to keep out for the traffic. Normally they'd give us taxi options. I don't have to go into too much detail. Okay, park and brake off then. Right, we have a brake, so that'll do. Bit heavy for some reason, but very quiet on the old the engine sounds. We definitely need to turn them up a bit more in here. That's a little bit better. Hey Wayne, good evening, how are you? Yeah, it's been raining here in Ireland. It's been pretty visible the last few days. Right, don't see anything coming in, so we should be okay. Hey, Space Cam. Yeah, it's nice to see X-Plane again. It's been a while. My Microsoft Flight Simulator hasn't been working so well for some reason. Some reason the brakes keep getting stuck. I don't know. Oh, long ass taxi. Hey, random user. Yeah, when's it supposed to be out? I run on the latest beta of this all the time, so I don't know am I running some of it or not. I think they're going to be making a lot of good changes though. Am I going down here? Boom! KBK just subscribed. Thank you. Much appreciated. I think there's some issues. It was announced months ago, and still not an open beta. It's not an open beta. I know. I saw they posted something though that it's close. I saw something. Didn't they tweet out the other day? Man, I forgot how big this airport is. Yeah, I think the brake is max toggle on by the looks of it. Okay, strobe light to the auto. Runway turn lights can go off. We can put the landing lights to the on. Nose to take off. Everything else is already set. Water brake set. That's all good. All good, good, good. Spoilers arms. Flaps set. Engine back to normal. Okay, I think we're just good to get moving, really. Where are we flying to? We're going to Innsbruck. It's a very interesting approach, shall we say. Barcelona traffic 77742 line up runway 06 right. for departure. Alright, let's just get ourselves nice and lined. And off we go. Alright, V1, and let's rotate. Positive rate gear up. Okay, down to first climb. Flaps up. Alright, we'll flick on the old autopilot. Okay, we're over 3,000 feet, so what I'll do as well, we'll just change to standard pressures. Okay, so the approach that we're supposed to be on for this would be 08 on the Brenford Bravo. It'd be RNAV, won't we? That's what we're doing. So RNAV Z. Okay, so 13,000 at Elam, and I'll bring us into 08. Yeah, we're not doing the circle approach, we're the straight in approach tonight. According to the wind, we'll have to see. Am I using ortho? No, I'm not. I should do. I'll be honest with you, it's hard drive space, the reason why I haven't. But yeah, I really should download it all again, really. I think X-Plane's looking really good out of the box. It's not too bad. I think all the default airports look alright. I think they look better than default Microsoft Flight Simulator, but obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator have a lot of freeware stuff now. But it won't be long before X-Plane will be the same, I suppose. Right, let's flick that out. Up over 8,000 feet. Hey, Minibots, good evening. 2 terabyte drive. See, that's the problem. Because I've got so many games that I play, I've got to be careful with space. Now, X-Plane and Microsoft have their own drive, but Microsoft has about 600 gigabytes on it currently. And that's kind of killing it. I do need to buy a new drive. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes it doesn't look too bad down there. I think it depends on the airport, if I'm honest. I think if some of the bigger named airports around the area, it doesn't look too bad, but if you go to some of the smaller ones, yeah, it's pretty poor. Okay, 10,000 feet, so we will click them to the off position. I should have been off already. Oh crap, I forgot to put myself on to mode Charlie. Which plane? Which one are you flying? You're flying the InniBuild A320, aren't you? Yeah, I think the default airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator were dreadful. And they still are dreadful. I must admit, I think all the defaults are actually okay. I mean, I like X-Plane. I know some people now, they find it very hard because they see the glitter of the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I get it, you know? You know, when you're flying low sometimes and stuff, like, it does look better, but I think the airplanes are still suck. Like, the Fenix A320 is just dog shit at the moment. Since that last update that was supposed to fix everything, the landing is atrocious. It does not feel like what an Airbus should feel like. It just freaking goes all over the place. It's, yeah, I don't know. I suppose everybody has their preference. I'm about to fly into Microsoft Flight Sim default Innsbruck, so I'm expecting mountains in the runway or something. Well, you definitely have a couple of trucks there for sure. In the meantime, I'm going to eat gummy bears. I don't know what it is. I've got this weird addiction, but once I open a pack of like the Haribo gummy bears, I have to eat a lot. And then I feel sick. Kevin, good evening, how are you? What the hell is that? Is that a boat down there? Alrighty. Going up through the clouds, probably put some anti-ice stuff on. AMD G737 is quite poor for 202. It still needs a lot of work. Yeah, but they're not interested in that now. They got the money from that. It's all about get the next one out. The 777's out soon, isn't it? No worries, Count. Yeah, look, this is why I had the problem last week with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it was pissing me off. So I just thought this week I'm just going to fly X-Plane. I think X-Plane's come a long way since its release. You know, when you think about X-Plane 11 and you go to this one, there is a difference. Like, you can tell in the PBR effects, the lighting. I mean, the default clouds, I don't know why everyone's bothering buying the latest weather engines for this, because I actually think the default, which is all I'm running, I think is actually pretty decent now. But people still buy the plugins and stuff. I don't know why. Even for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I know they released theirs, and I don't know why people are buying that. I think the problem is with PMDG and stuff, it took them so long to get that plane out, and you know, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is only around the corner now. We're assuming that we'll get a September release again, like we did on the last one. You know, depends what they have to change, don't they, to get them all working, and yeah, there's a lot of who knows with this sometimes, isn't it? Games of Amy, good evening, how are you? The Champions League tonight. Oh, Real Madrid are beating Bayern Munich. Man, Harry Kane has been so unlucky, going to the one team in the world that wins their league every year for like the last 10 seasons, and it's the first year they don't win it. Yeah, the EFB took them way too long for what it is as well. I don't think their tablet's that great. I like the Phoenix tablet, but I don't know why it took them so long. You're good. I was having a small feeling of getting the flu or COVID. Yeah, well, stay away from me. I had the flu a couple of weeks back, and it was bloody a killer. To be honest with you now, I don't even test for COVID here. What's the point? Flu, COVID, it's all the same. Hurricane is cursed. He is cursed. Imagine wanting to win an actual trophy in your career, that you go to one of the guaranteed trophy... You know, they always win at least one trophy a year between the Bundesliga and their own cup, and you go there and you win nothing. My issue with the PMDG is the systems are not quite right. Far fewer accuracies compared to the Zebo. PMDG have a great history, so it's a bit of a shame. They do have a great history, but I start to think, is it really the developers, or is it the limitations of Microsoft Flight Simulator still? You know, they've all obviously got to use their coding for certain aspects of flight dynamics and stuff, and I still have a feeling it's the simulator itself is the issue, and I think that's where people always get it wrong. You know, X-Plane, they focus a lot on the dynamics as more than the graphical fluff, and that's always been their kind of way. So I don't think it's PMDG's fault, because you're right, they have a great reputation, what they've done with the other flight simulator, P3D, and you know, they've always made great high functioning aircraft. So I think it must be a limitation of the simulator. Hey Dark Dragon, good evening. Eating chicken fried rice. No, nice. I had fried rice for dinner tonight too. Brian will be paying Cubs to take Harry Kane off them with this gas. Well, especially that Alonso's staying with Leverkusen as well, after they've just had an extraordinary season. Yeah, I find the lighting a bit more realistic. I always say that with Microsoft Flight Simulator, I just feel like everything's too bright. It's like in your face. Where up here is a little bit more subtle, but sometimes I feel like some of the cockpits are very dark. But then so like I feel like this one's just a little too dark. But then I go on Microsoft Flight Simulator and it's like it's just so blue. Probably rather a bit darker. Alright, let's have a look at our approach here, because I don't know if ATC will be on or not. Okay, so destination. We're going to be arriving on the RNAV 08Z. Coming on the Bren 4 Bravo. I suppose we're going to go via Elam, I'm assuming. No, we've got a direct. Hang on, let me just look at the charts. Is it worth going via Elam? Yeah, screw it. We'll go via Elam. Okay, the flight plan is still good. Can't beat a wing view. Yeah, X-Plane's too dark. I think that's been fixed. You think? I hope so. But like the outside, I do prefer. Like I do prefer the shades of light outside. It's just the cockpits are a bit dark. But you can't brighten them up without brightening everything up, innit? Hey Jim, good evening. How are you? If you're using the Unibuilds A320, turn your volume to practically off so you can hear something. Is it that loud? I've never flown the Unibuilds one. Like, I don't know why they bothered with another A320. Obviously, it's the default model, ASBO. It was already there for them now that they're partners with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it's obviously just to change things around a little bit probably wasn't particularly hard for them. I'm a bit sad that Unibuilds kind of went Microsoft Pacific. I know they updated the few aircraft they had for X-Plane, but you know, they were in talks about making the A380 for X-Plane 12. Like, I can't believe nobody's making an A380. Love to see an A380. Hey Adrian, good evening, how are you? Yeah, I try not to mess with this one too much, because the last time, my last X-Plane 11 was so modded and plugins and this and that, that it was causing some issues. So this one I've got very kind of vanilla. I've got a few plugins there. I'm not using very many. What am I using? Got ZooPitch on, got the Pacific panels, X-Pilot, Avitab, Better Pushback, SAMS, Gunscraft, X-Camera. You know, I'm using barely anything now. But I don't get any crashes. Frames are pretty good. All runs quite nicely. I quite like it. Honestly, mate, load the plane up, turn the engines up. Alright, I'll have a look later. But yeah, the Fenix at the moment is broken, as far as I'm concerned. The landing of it is horrendous. I quite enjoyed the flight last week with the 195. Your PC potato runs X-Plane 12 nicely. I think X-Plane 12 is running actually quite nicely. Frames aren't too bad on most planes. Definitely can't complain. Whoa! Hey, Jim, come remember. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Scared the poo out of me. Some really great fixes coming. Next patch, performance fixes too, which is good. Yeah, like I said, I saw the patch log, the tweet that Austin put out. And it looks good. There's a lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff as well, with all the airflows and all that kind of stuff, and stuff that we take for granted. Really, we don't really think about. But you know, there's one thing I actually, you know, I give him credit, because when Microsoft released their first simulator in 10 years, and yes, look, out of the box, it looks nicer, I suppose. You know, all the, you know, the GA flying in it is second to none. But you know, Austin stuck to his guns of what he wants. You know, he's a pilot. He loves flying, and what he cares the most about, and he kept with it, even though it was going to hurt X-Plane. Let's be honest. Like, I'm sure Microsoft, them sales, and the people that went over to Microsoft during COVID and stuff, a lot of them probably haven't come back. I'd be interested to see what the numbers are, to be honest. But fair play to him. Like, he stuck. You know, it's not about making billions and billions of pounds. It's about what he wants. You know, what he expects from a flight sim. Oh, you did a bit of Omsi, nice. The next update for Microsoft is the SU-15 will be the last major update for this flight sim day. SU-16 will be for Microsoft 2024. Yeah, but look, Microsoft 24, we're all going to have to pay full price for again. And how much was the last one? The basic package was, what, 69 euros or something for the basic package? Going all the way up to about 120. Now, I was very lucky. Microsoft, fair play to them, sent me a key the last time, so hopefully they send me a key this time. so I didn't pay for my Microsoft Flight Simulator, but yeah, I mean, they're saying all the planes are going to work, but I think we're going to go back through a lot of the same issues we had at the beginning, you know, a lot of crashes, a lot of this not working. Planes will take a while to be upgraded or moved. Now, the only planes that probably won't be would be the Innie builds. The Innie builds will be ready to go because obviously they've got the inside knowledge. But yeah, I have to see. Oh, crap. I actually have to talk to somebody. I haven't spoken to anybody on Vatsim in ages. Okay. I don't even know who it is. LFMM. Okay, 124 650. Marseille control. Uh, 124 650. Good evening, Marseille control. Symphony 7742 with you at 30,000 feet. Why is that not working? What's going on here? Microphone is there, it's picking that up. Headset. No, crap, I turned the engine off. No, refire. One two four 650. 124 650. Good evening, Marseille control. Radio check. Got some Steam data for the 24-hour connection in 2020 were around 60,000 explain. Well, a lot of people explain abroad away, but I suppose that's the same Microsoft Flight Simulator, so it's really hard to get a good gist. Why is my radio not working? Hey Amy, oh, you've upgraded your membership. Thank you, much appreciated. Not making the mistake of paying for deluxe. Negative, sir. Okay, so why can't you hear me? Why? What's going on? Why is my radio not working? What have I broken? Want to say control radio check? Alright, I'm gonna have to come off Vatsim. I don't know why they can't hear me. It's flashing up. Alright. Well, we're off the Vatsim network. Not the end of the world. Right. I'm not making the mistake of paying for the deluxe version again. Well, it depends if that's what they do. I wonder, did they say, they haven't released what aircraft. I suppose they're just going to release all the same aircraft, I'm assuming. Isn't, like, the main thing with the new 2024, well, there's obviously upgrades, but isn't it mainly just for these new missions or something? The great thing with passengers in a plane is they don't know what's going on in a cockpit. It could be pandemonium, but you'd just be chilling out the back. That would be okay. The engine refired straight away. Luckily. Did you see that Aer Lingus are going to be the flagship bearers for Airbus for the new Airbus coming out? They're going to be the first ones that get to fly it. Oh bloody hell! Bayern Munich are winning 2-1. What happened? He scored for Munich. Harry Kane scored, funny enough. It's because I criticised them. He's now joint scorer in the season's Champions League with 8 goals. Bloody hell. Oh, you can't hear me. I was just looking at it there. It's always German trains, isn't it? Why is it always Germans? Jim, you don't pick an easy airport to do your practicing in, do you? Yeah, so I had a little look at it. I don't know, it looks alright, but it's always German trains. Why is it always German trains in these simulators? Why can't we get English stuff? And what do you reckon? Boeing going to the space station this week? 6th of May they're going up, in there. Do you think they'll make it this time? I know the Germans are passionate, but what about us? What about us? Hey, Iceman, good evening, how are you? I can't believe Munich 2-1 up. It looks alright. I'll have to watch a couple of videos on it. Problem is, if you're building it all yourself and stuff, sometimes like it's a proper game that you got to sit and spend hours and hours and hours on. I don't always have that time. I've always wanted to make a route on Train Simulator Classic. I've made a few little routes before, but I always wanted to make like a proper route. No experience forward of doing trains on here. I'll be doing Train Sim on Thursday. We're going to do some Train Sim Classic on Thursday. It's been a while. And I keep getting begged to do it, so we're going to do some trains on Thursday. Hey, Graham Ball, good evening, how are you? I don't fancy being on a Boeing space shuttle. Well, they didn't make the GPS didn't even make it to the space station the last time. It went up and it didn't even make an orbit and it had to fall back down. That was without people in it. I wonder will they be successful this time. Hey, Blonde Zombie, good evening. Hope they got good life insurance. Boeing don't like to pay out. Yeah, I'm good. Eating my gummy bears. You might have Train Simulator Classic by Thursday. What? Are you going to finally get your PC going, or what? I used to play Train Sim Classic a lot. I used to make a lot of scenarios, but out of all the transport stuff I do, trains aren't particularly popular with me for some reason. Boeing may as well just said. I bet they probably have to sign a contract where basically Boeing won't be sued for it. I tell you, Harry Kane did hear me, the little frigger. He's meant to be the Jaffa. Boom! Oh my god. How do I say that? Biagio has just subscribed. Thank you. Much appreciated. We're just going... we're getting very close to Cannes, which would be on the other wing. There you go. Cannes. There you go. It's down here. Then Nice. Monaco. I'll stay on this side now for a little bit, I suppose. A huge open world train game with train sim world graphics would be cool with controllers like Vatsim style. Well, we have that. We got Sim Rail. We literally have that. But it's not a open world, but the whole of the Polish network pretty much. I need to play a bit of Sim Rail next week because we've had the new DLC out. I haven't played it yet. And it's a must. Goddamn Harry Kane. To be fair, I'd rather Munich beat Madrid, to be honest with you. I think PSG will get to the final. I've streamed Sim Rail loads of times. You can be a controller or you can drive the trains. It's all multiplayer. Best train sim game on the market, in my opinion. I'd rather play that Thursday than Train Sim Classic, but... Okay, let's just see where top of descent is. It's a while away up. Jamesy, you clearly don't watch much of my channel then, do you? Actually, we hit a milestone today. We're on 27,000 subscribers, I think. 27,025. What am I going to do for 30,000 subscribers? Anyone got any ideas what we can do? Need to think of something. Nah, I'm only messing. My audience varies between game to game, so it's City Bus Manager Live. You love it, don't you, Iceman? You love it. To be honest with you, like, my channel built around transport-themed games at the very beginning, but it's slowly not drifted away because I still play them, but yeah, if I was a channel to chase views and subs, I wouldn't be playing these games anyways. I know what I need to do on the channel all the time to chase those things, but I'll always stay true to myself. Like, I enjoy this, I enjoy flying. And since I'm not flying up in the real air at the moment with weather and stuff, it's good to keep flying. It's good to keep your memory, even if it's on a simulator. You'd be surprised how much, you know, obviously the controls don't feel the same, but it's good to just have that kind of practice, you know, talking, thinking. Yeah, I don't know what to do for 30,000. I don't have much time. We've got 3,000 subscribers, so we've got about a month and a half to 2 months to think of what can we do for a special. I think the last time I did a special was 10,000 subscribers, where we did train sim. No, sorry, we did Omsi London from somewhere to Victoria. I can't remember what route we were on. Then we changed over to Train Sim Classic and went from Victoria to Gatwick. And then from Gatwick we went to Barcelona on Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's what I did for that one back then. It was about a 5-hour stream, I think it was, in the end. Well, we're supposed to be playing Omsi this Friday, but currently there's nobody doing the office, so if we do Omsi, it might be just me driving on any maps and any routes I can be bothered. It might not be an event. Right, just need to get some metadata. Okay, so meter. Oh, forgot to do a slash. Whoa! Hey, Graham Ball, become a member. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. If you are in Discord, Graham, make sure you link your Discord to YouTube, and then it automatically gives you the role, all the giveaways and stuff for the members you'd be eligible for. Where are we going? Well, that's what I did for 10,000 subscribers. Would have been nice to maybe, if we could think of something similar or something something else. Don't want to do the same because unfortunately Omsi you're limited with the route. Temperature. Ground temperature is 20 degrees. Nice and warm there. Wind is currently sitting at 090 at 08 knots. I don't know what my MDAs are. Hang on. I haven't even looked at the charts, to be honest with you. Will be a full config, so landing speed of 122. Not quite at top of descent though. Yeah, just make sure they're linked and then you automatically see, there's only a very small members area. The members don't really talk to each other, but I do special giveaways there for the members all the time. I've actually got some more that I have to give away this week as well. The chat's not too bad. You got to remember it's an RMP, so you have to RNAV. It's an RNAV approach. Remember, Jamesy. There's no ILS here. So got to be 13,000 feet by ILM. We'll hit the approach, and then we should hit it by W1749. Just in case any of you want to see. I don't know why you'd want to. But here you go. Here's the chart for today's landing. So here's Innsbruck. So we got to come in around the mountains. That's what makes this one interesting. The circle approach is a bit more fascinating than this one, but the wind is fortunately coming this way, so it is a 08 landing. Very short runway. So yeah, the RMP will start at Elam, and it'll bring us down nicely for a straight in approach. Airport itself, very small airport. We're only got 6,500 meters of runway. So in, out, park it, done. Okay, currently over, well, we're just past Geneva, heading towards Milano. Oh, 2-2. Real Madrid had a penalty, 83rd minute. Yeah, you're just behind me. Not by much. A nice little tailwind pushing us ahead now as well, which is nice. Dark looking clouds over that side. Where the hell did this cloud and rain come from? Right, we better throw on the de-icing again. Just a rough patch of grass, apparently. Cloud. So anyone got any news? What's new in the world? You're landing on 2.6. My wins are for 0.8 and they still are at the moment. But yeah, Farming Simulator 22 is only €10 on sale. Hey, you're in bed watching me fly. Just chilling. Oh, nice. I bet it's an absolute pig to do though, Amy. So basically, some people asked me last week to do some Farm Simulator, so I re-downloaded it. I was going to do some this Friday, but then we're doing a CCS event, so yeah, I'll probably do some Farming Simulator over the next week. I recorded the Roblox video today. I'll probably edit it tomorrow, mini blocks. So it'll be tomorrow or Friday. No, Thursday. Is Omsi worth getting, Jim? It's a tough one. It's probably the best bus sim out there, but it does have its issues. It's not a perfect game. Okay, we're heading into the mountains. We'll get this ready. So we'll be dropping down to 13,000 feet. I've given up with Bus Simulator, more commonly known as Tourist Bus Sim. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I need to plan it and work out how I'm going to do it. Like, what's the process going to be and stuff. But, yeah, I'm going to try and do some farming sim stuff over the next kind of week. The thing is, there's just not enough time in the world. I need to, like, produce, like, 10 videos a day and stream, like, 5 times a day. That's the only way to keep up with stuff. Yeah, I'll try and squeeze in a day next week for farming sim. See how it goes. If it performs okay, then we'll carry on. Will you be doing any live streams at Center Station? Yep, I will be, Delboy. I'll tell you the day. Maybe Sunday. I saw that it had an update today. I don't know if it was a big update or anything. I saw... Shall we have a look? I saw it on the bar doing something, so I knew it had some sort of patch. Pineapple crate won't work in the can filler. Gold is now displayed as gold ignite in the spheres. Unlock upgrades update correctly after planned destruction and reconstruction. Number of orange seeds displayed are now correct. The number of water was not counted on the automated sprinklers. There's improvement to the tubular oven. Unlocked computer 120 seconds to 60 seconds. You automatically exit the water bottle machine interface. That's it. New languages. The manual checkout can no longer be replaced by the automatic checkout. Nothing too amazing. I wish they had continued development tourist bus sim, like optimizing it properly, maybe adding other Canary Islands. Yeah, it's a fun game, but it is a bit lacking, isn't it? I want to do a bit of, there's another game I want to bring back. They actually sent me the latest DLC today, and that's Planet Zoo. They just sent me, they always send me their DLCs, and I don't play it enough. It's really bad. But I would like to do a live streaming building a zoo. I've tried doing videos before, and videos didn't really work very well, but I'm not very good at the game, probably doesn't help. But yeah, the latest Barnyard Animal Pack came out, which has got 7 new animals. We've got Highland Cattle, we got Alpine Goats, Alpacas, American Standard Donkeys, we got some sheep, and then we got the pigs, and we got chickens. Iceman, it's very easy, to be honest with you. It's all automated. Planes fly themselves. You can even auto land this. If you just click on the button here, auto land, the plane will just automatically land. You don't have to do anything. Well, Taxi Sim, there's a few issues with Taxi Sim. I like the game. I saw that had an update this week, actually. I really like the game, but I don't like when you go into your warehouse, like you're fueling, fixing your cars, just clicking buttons. Be nice if we could get out the car, walk around, wash it, fuel it like that maybe, like we do in other games. The fact that you can't get out of the car is the one thing I don't like. But you see, Braver, the thing is, I tried making zoos before in video series, and they've not really done very well. Now, I'll be honest with you, there are so many fantastic YouTubers that all they do is build these things, and they know every shortcut key, and I just play for a bit of fun. I try and design things as nice as I can. Never looks great, but, you know. But yeah, I think we'll do, a live stream of the zoo. Like I said, they send me all the DLCs all the time, and should really just at least stream it, because it gives me a tick on my thing. Problem when they send me games is if you don't cover them, you get like a mark against your name. Okay, well the only mark that you need to worry about right now is this. This is top of descent, this arrow, which means we need to start descending by here, otherwise we're not going to reach our target altitude at a certain time. I've already programmed 13,000 feet. I am going to reprogram the auto speed. It's going to drop my speed massively back now. I was always kind of better at Planet Zoo than I was Planet Coaster. I used to know all the shortcut keys quite well and doing all the signage and stuff, but I'd have to go back and play it for a little while before we stream it, just to try and remember everything. Alright, top of descent. Click a button, there you go, Iceman, you don't have to do anything, look. Automatically descending, it's got its target speeds. It's going to get me down to where I need to be via the FMC here. You can see. So by the time I get to Elam, maybe at 1300, which is what I need to be. So there you go. It's going to do everything for me now. But we're going to fly between all the mountains. Bus multiplayer. As long as that's still the direction that they're going with the bus. I haven't seen a devlog in a long time. I know they're like 2 years behind their development and all the rest of things. I hope they add it, but we'll have to see, won't we? The new movie Tycoon looks good. Oh yeah, I really like that game. Just like the movies. I can't wait for that to come out in full release. The dev said he'd give me a couple of keys to give away as well for covering the demo, so yeah, I really enjoyed that the other day. Okay. This is why this approach is quite interesting. It's a very low approach through the hills and the mountains. Okay, we got to be down unhaving by then. We should be fine. I'm going to come off the standard pressures. It was 1014 down here, right? Is that what I put in here? Yep. I have to go to Innsbruck one day just so I can take this flight. Okay, we're going to be making that turn now. Okay, we're going to be making a big steep turn here. Okay, better get comfy for landing. Okay, so this is where the approach fix is. So now that we've made the turn, I am going to turn on the approach. And you can see we've got AV already activated. There you go. We're now on final approach. Okay, technically we are under the 10,000 feet, so we'll put the landing lights back to the on position. We're going to arm the auto brake to low, and we're going to arm the spoilers for landing. I'm on mute again. Q&H flashing, I don't know why. I just checked it just to make sure. It is 10:14, so... Might need some air brake. For some reason, we're not dropping speed here. We should be at 143. We're really struggling to slow this plane down.
$2,500. $2,000.
Terrain.
1,000.
Why am I going so fast?
$100 above. Minimum.
Too low. Terrain.
500.
Okay, we're on our own.
Terrain.
400.
We're so fast here.
Terrain.
300.
Too low. Flaps.
200.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Too low. Sink rate. Sink rate.
100.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
50.
Sink rate.
40.
Sink rate.
30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Whoa. Don't know why it swung so violently then. Ah! I don't know what happened there. Whatever. Okay, let's keep moving. The flaps wouldn't come out because I was going too fast. Now the airplane doesn't want to move. When's the next episode of Fix This? I think it's tomorrow. I didn't forget the flaps. They wouldn't come out because the plane was going too fast. For some reason, it didn't slow itself down through the FMC like it was supposed to. so the flaps wouldn't come out. You know me, nothing's ever perfect. It'd be boring if it were perfect. Realistic. I was going to park there, but you know, apparently I'm not allowed. We will take the next one then. Hey, EVGA just subscribed. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Alright, turn them off. Could have gone forward a little bit more. But all is good. We landed. How bad was the landing rate? Minus 900. Jesus. Yeah, it was way too fast. When are you going to do a flight into the US? Oh, we'll do a flight next week in the US if you want. You tell me where to go, we'll fly. Yeah, I was going way too fast. I don't know why the speed was... Well, the FMC usually slows you down quite well, but I didn't realise till it was too late. Even with the wheels down, I just couldn't get enough drag, and then the flaps wouldn't go down because we're going too fast. I had speed brakes out the whole way. So fast. It might have changed direction actually. So in Nashville, okay. Alright, we'll fly into Nashville, Tennessee International next week, alright? We'll just ignore that last bit. Just shows you how Ryanair need to do it. They come in this fast, probably. Right, so there you go. I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I have a tailwind now on 26 final. Yeah, pretty sure 08 was the one that it wanted you to come in on. But anyways, we'll find out. Okay, so next Tuesday we'll fly into Tennessee International. So we're going to Mercier. I'll work out what plane and what I'm going to fly then. Thank you to everyone that joined us this evening. Thank you, James, for flying along with us. Count Davies, unfortunately, crashed out, literally. But thank you all, as always, and hopefully I will see you all on Thursday. Bye for now.